Peter Obi no talk, Peter Obi no talk, Peter Obi don't talk. Una dey find woman I want to hold am. Make una for una the Kanu am.
They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria. And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
American foreign aid, claiming that the United States Agency for International Development funded the Bokoharam terror group, which has carried out devastating attacks across Nigeria.
All right, guys, welcome back again. Still on this issue of Christian genocide in Nigeria. So Peter Obi has finally responded, to the statement released by the President of the United States of America, making a statement in terms of invading Nigeria, because of this consistent, buying of Christians that's prolonged for a long time. So Peter Obi came out and made some statement, and a lot of people did not see this coming. The APC people are highly disappointed. Like, they did not expect this statement from Peter Obi. Let me take the statement released by Peter Obi, and after which I will bring you some of the videos. And to show you how serious this matter is, the big man Donald Trump, in that video you saw, made it clear that he is not going to tolerate the buying of Christians in Nigeria. Note, he's not coming to invade Nigeria. He's coming to fight against those terrorists that are buying Christians in the north. That is what he said, that if the government does not act fast, he is going to deploy the US war machines down to Nigeria and ensure that he rescues his Christian brothers and sisters in Nigeria. Now, let's take the statement released by Peter Obi, which is already causing wahala everywhere. Even me myself, I am confused about this statement. Like, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, let's take this statement. All right. So, the recent pronouncement by the US government declaring Nigeria a country of particular concern, CPC, and indicating possible military action should give every well-meaning Nigerian serious concern. There is no doubt that Nigeria is experiencing an unprecedented level of insecurity with attendant carnage and the most shocking loss of lives and property. According to Amnesty International, over 10,000 people have been killed in Nigeria since May 2023. And as I have repeatedly lamented, the unwarranted and unprovoked buying of Nigerians is most condemnable, and all efforts must be made to bring it to a stop. It is equally important to state that the terrible situation is significantly avoidable with competent leadership and governance. He went on. Why the insecurity did not start with the present government, what is most unfortunate is the lack and absence of competence, commitment and prudence use of resources, patriotism and passion on the part of APC-led government / leaders to effectively galvanize and lead Nigeria where no one is unwarrantedly oppressed and buried. A nation where peace, truth and justice reign. As democracies, Nigeria and the US have long been strategic partners committed to regional peace and security. That relationship should not falter. The present situation calls for constructive diplomatic and any other plausible engagements by both nations aimed at addressing the prevailing and disturbing security concerns. Both countries must work in concert and expeditiously towards that purpose. Peter Obi, this was actually the statement he released. Now, the APC government has been asking Peter Obi, they wanted Peter Obi to come out and debunk the news of Christian genocide in Nigeria. But Peter Obi is someone that is very, very smart. Like, the 2 days waiting is actually worth it if you ask me. Like, Nigerians, the APC has been waiting for Peter Obi for the past 2 days to release statement. They have been pressuring him on all sides. Release statement. But the big man refused to talk. Now, there's been a growing concern on issues, recently where the US has been accused of funding Bokoharam and banditry across different African countries, including Nigeria, Cameroon, and other parts of the African countries, where we have seen a lot of Boko Haram activities and banditry, where people have been killed in their in their numbers. They say that America allocates a huge sum of money on annually for the funding of terrorism in Africa. Now, let me allow you guys to watch the video, and after which I'll bring you the next video of Mama P. Mama P had a lot to say regarding this Peter Obi statement. You can't afford to miss it. Watch the video, guys, and I'll be right back.
In a now trending video, U.S. Congressman Scott Perry made an explosive allegation about American foreign aid, claiming that the United States Agency for International Development funded the Boko Haram terror group, which has carried out devastating attacks across Nigeria, Cameroon, Niger, and Chad. Let's take a look.
Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. Yet somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID.
All right, Rufai, this video resurfaced online once again. We're seeing how the conversation around U.S.-Nigeria relations continues to take unexpected turns, with a sitting congressman alleging that, American taxpayer dollars may have inadvertently funded the very terrorists that President Trump is now threatening to wipe out. Now, Trump is threatening to cut aid. In August, the U.S. State Department approved a possible $346 million in weapon sales to Nigeria to help improve security. And you're seeing that, before I take some tweets, before I like your comments, we're seeing that these videos are now coming up again. The question, or maybe the conspiracy theory, is that Trump is going to invade Nigeria, which is not what he's written in the tweet. By the way, in the tweet, he specifically stated that he's coming to wipe out the terrorists. And that's what we are doing, to state the facts. Conspiracy theories or even just analysis are not really what the comment is on the Truth Social. Rufai, your thoughts?
I knew this was going to happen. And you see, this is why Nigeria has never moved forward as a nation. Mm-hmm. It's a country of analysis paralysis. It's only in Nigeria you will see that the main substantive issue, that people are being killed needlessly in their country, is now left aside. This group will say, oh, all of us are being killed. This group will say, oh, it's about this killing. This one will say, oh, it's about that. All of a sudden, everybody that was not saying anything before are now skewing narrative and propaganda. So an average Nigerian that is following the news cycle is confused today. Please, I am not a master of confusion. Let me clear your confusion. Let me clear your doubts. The problem is that Nigerian lives matter and Nigerians are being killed.
Yes.
So how can we solve the problem? Because the politicians that are talking all of this today, the same people shamelessly push religion and tribe when it's politics period. So now they will confuse you with this narrative. All we are asking, President Tinubu, stop the killings in the country. You blame Jonathan for the killing. And why I'm saying this is because the buck stops with you. Mm-hmm. Let's stop deceiving people. That propaganda too, a lot of Russian propaganda is coming in. That video has
propaganda, the Scott Perry.
It's been coming in for a while. If you have a proof, empirical proof, show me.
You mean Scott Perry?
Yes.
I mean Scott Perry.
Allusion is no way.
Yes,
show me. Just like when some people tied the Christian genocide conversation to IPOB, I told you it's not based in empiricism.
All right.
Let's stop all of this.
All right.
Nigerians are dying. We want the killing to stop.
Right. That's really what it is. Let me just take some more tweets, some more reactions. You talked about politicians now speaking up and religious leaders. Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP also posted a tweet on X. He wrote, "It is important to emphasize that our country is a sovereign nation whose people face different threats from outlaws across the country. The insecurity we face does not distinguish based on religious, ethnic, or political beliefs. The United States should assist the Nigerian authorities with better cutting-edge technology to tackle these problems rather than posing a threat that could further polarize our country. The Nigerian government should also consider appointing special envoys from its distinguished diplomats to engage the American government. Additionally, it is necessary to appoint permanent ambassadors to represent Nigeria's interests on the international stage. My fellow countrymen, this is an important moment where we should emphasize unity of belonging over division. God bless Nigeria." And for me, this is the most important tweet I have read so far. The Nigerian government have to find a way to collaborate with the United States to tackle this menace of insecurity. I've seen videos, Muslim worshippers being killed, Christian worshippers being killed. Our people are being kidnapped. Insecurity is the main problem at this point. And this defense mechanism of, oh, Christians are not being killed, or whether Muslims are also being killed, is completely unnecessary. And my final tweet right now is from Mike Arnold, who wrote, "To my Nigerian friends, here's a vital insight into Trump's foreign policy. There is no invasion or occupation of Nigeria coming, just a quick surgical removal of the cancer." And that really is the point. That's what the tweet has been put out there. We should tackle what Trump has said. Not conspiracy theories, not analysis. Just go straight to the point. Yes. What can you do to help us? The United States. How can you help us? This is the main point at this point. But we've seen, propaganda from other places, from the presidency saying the president is going to meet with President Tinubu. At this point, no meeting has been confirmed. I'm sure that in the coming weeks, we will see that the president of Nigeria, who is our father, the father of the nation, will find ways to solve this problem to make sure that we don't have war in Nigeria.
All right, guys, welcome back again. So, actually, if you listen to Rufai, Oseni, and the lady on Arise TV, you agree with me that they are almost saying the same thing Peter Obi is saying. Now, APC, like I said earlier, I expected Peter Obi to come out and say, there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. Like I saw one video that was circulating everywhere, the other one was fooling himself, stating that if Peter Obi really cares about this country, he should come out and say that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. If not, he should never come out to talk about Nigeria, that he does not care about Nigeria. It doesn't mean well for Nigeria. Peter Obi no mean well for Nigeria. Are you kidding? Now, let me play the video. I'll be taking some statements, some comments by some APC supporters and obedience who actually had one thing or the other to say on Peter Obi's regarding Peter Obi's tweet on X. Watch the video first of all. Listen to what Mama P talk, and I'll be right back. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to this channel because more videos will be coming your way, and you wouldn't want to miss out on the updates regarding this issue of US invasion. Watch the video, guys, and I'll be right back.
Hey, Obi, they shake my head. Oh, yeah, talk to me, oh, mama. Aye. Woo! Everybody come out, oh. Peter Obi no talk, Peter Obi no talk, Peter Obi don't talk. Una dey find one when I want to say Ola. Make una for unam the Kanuam. He don't talk, oh. But I don't see anything. Oh, Sagrano Makri. I swear. Peter Obi don't talk. In case I never see him, Peter Obi don't talk. But the man is more intelligent than you motherfuckers. Intelligence, they cry. This is the actual president Nigerians deserve to have. Did you read the lines? Even USA, Donald Trump go read them. Say, who is this man? See the way you use them diplomatically, massage. Even your useless government, he helped them. The administration did not start the insecurity. However, we need competence. And new Nigeria is possible. That's the meaning of the tweets. You know, diplomatic ties with the USA. We have worked together. We think, hey, Odogun not be guy's name. My candidate yesterday, today, forever. If he stop to contest, I stop to vote. Go and read. I'm gonna post it. For this video now, go and read. Read through and see. Then go and read what the president released. Oh! They're supposed to pity. They're supposed to pity Nigerians. They're supposed to use 24 hours. They pity us. Somebody help me tell them. Go and read. Then when you are done, come and join us and type proudly obedient. Now you see why we are here. Brain the crack. Competence the crack. Intelligence yakba. See, he replaced selfishness with empathy. He redirects US. It's no longer just Christians. There is killings of Nigerians. A leader. Don't be to come deny, say, there is no genocide, there is no killing, there is no, you look like a fool. See the way package jam. You see, huh? Are you people learning? You need to organize leadership summits. Let these people come and attend. But all of them, you need to organize leadership summits so that they will come and sit down and you lecture. You teach them how it's done. Even if you don't want to do it because of, say, that thief your thing. I bet do it because of us. Because we, as we do like this, we now that day, we will take grants day. Now that. Obi one name. Obi. Thank you for listening. Good night and God bless.
So guys, you've actually seen it all. I mean, Mama P is one strong Obi supporter that, you know, come rain, come sun, stands, you know, where Obi stands. And the fact is that Peter Obi is someone who understands, you know, politics. He understands the system of governance. You know, he understands what it means, you know, the pains the people go through when their people are being tied. I watched a video where a man cried. He said that he lost 7 of his brothers. That is the entire 7 of his brother. See, until this thing reach you, you don't go understand. You will not really know what it is for you to lose your loved ones. See, I saw the video clips. Remember when Very Dark Man went to Benue? You understand, you know, to do some videos regarding the buying of people in Benue State. It was a total massacre. See, there are some terms I really don't want to use here, but in as much as I'm trying so hard to avoid some of these terms, I just can't. These people were buried in their sleep. We saw them in their numbers. They burnt their food, every of their things were destroyed. It is bad. It is very, very bad. We need to begin to look into these issues. Now let's take some of the comments made by some people regarding this issue of Peter Obi's statement, relating to Donald Trump's threat to Nigeria. Now this person said, he said for over 2 years you begged them to put an end to the bloodshed. For 6 months, your running mate, Honorable Yusufu Dati Ahmed, kept pleading, let's stop the killing and start the healing. They paid you both no heed. Now the die is cast, and they suddenly remember that your voice carries weight. What they seem to forget is that you are Okute and you shall not be moved. Let those who fetched the insects infested firewood deal with the lizard that have come to dinner. This grammar long. Now, Balatik said, this man here is read Donald Trump. This man here is the one majority of Nigerians voted for in 2023. But those criminals refusing to stop the buying of Christians stole his mandate and then started mocking both of you during your campaigns for no just cause instead of doing the job they stole. Now, this person said, Felix said, Tinubu has done marvelously well. He divided our country. He removed all subsidies. He negotiated with bandits and terrorists. He pardoned drug traffickers. He doubled our national debts. He He increased taxes and poverty. He pardoned murderers. He upgraded corruption to a new version. He pushed millions of Nigerians into multi-dimensional poverty and hunger. It's a very sad situation in our dear country. Very, very sad. Now, OG of Sokoto said, this constant demarketing of Nigeria by you, Peter Obi, is exactly why foreign powers like America feel bold enough to insult our nation. You can't keep painting your own country as a failed state and then pretend to be shocked when outsiders look down on us. Real leaders defend their country's image, not destroy it for cheap political points. The APC-led government is working. Insecurity didn't start today, but progress is visible. Let's fix Nigeria, not sell her out for clouds. Then OCFA said this is the most important point he made. What is most unfortunate is the lack and absence of competence, commitment, prudence, use of resources, patriotism and passion on the part of APC-led government / leaders to effectively govern, galvanize and lead Nigeria where no one is unwarrantedly oppressed and pied. Marinate on this. Now, this person said, a Niger patriot said, what's the 2-day wait? Much as preferred your silence. When your words arrived, they carried conviction and truth. No sugarcoating it. You screamed yourself hoarse, where they plotted on how to perfect their looting and rigging machine, while Nigerians were slaughtered like fowls. Very, very pathetic. Now, Don Tochukwu said he took his time so well to put this together, so much as to confuse APC as to where he stands. He confused me. This man and sense na 5 and 6. Then Uptown of Lagos said, after sleepless days and nights of our friends in the other side spent waiting with cooking pots and spoons ready to cook, no matter the angle you come from, this is what you come up with. How will my dear friends cook now? That is like telling APCs, letting them know that they are actually disappointed. Now, Truth Serum said, this, by the way, is a well-measured and diplomatic statement referring to the slain as Nigerians and didn't single out a particular religion. This is how you foster real unity. INEC robbed us of the best president we could ever have. Now, this guy Bolatik said, this here is a leader that cares about all Nigerians, not the mandates. Thieves that busy telling us what percent are Muslims and what are Christians, telling us everyone is being killed. Come 2027, we must remove APC. We don't want any more killings, irrespective of the victim's father. Then let's take this on, and then probably this is going to be a wrap up because there's a lot of comments, on this post. Now, this person said, isn't it clear that the APC government has been deliberately misleading and taking Nigerians for a joke? Isn't it clear that there is absolutely nothing genuine about their recent fire brigade approach to things? The APC-led governments have so badly ruined Nigeria that it is very easy for any foreign power to take over now. They have divided Nigerians along tribal and ethnic lines, and I tell you, nobody cares about Nigeria's unity anymore, except the supporters of APC and those who still play tribal politics. They cannot treat Nigerians like trash and expect patriotism from them, especially when the politicians are not patriotic and makes utterances that leave Nigerians feeling so unimportant, dejected and neglected. Now they want unity and patriotism. The wahala here no be small. So You guys have actually seen it. There's a lot of reaction to this issue, and I just hope that Nigeria gets a solution to this, wahala that is going on. US invasion is not the right option, for Nigeria. There must be a way out of this present mess. We must overcome, everything that is going on by our own selves. Is that we begin to hold our government accountable, because I feel we are not doing enough in terms of holding this government accountable. Maybe we need to do better. Maybe we should call on them. Probably should we protest more? What do you really think is the right thing to do at the moment? Because obviously we are already tired of this present administration, and I hope one day they'll get to realize that these people are tired and you should begin to do the right thing. Well guys, let me know your opinion in the comment section regarding the statement released by Peter Obi. Let me know your opinion in the comment section, because we need our collective voice at this point in time. Now, thank you for watching guys, and see you all on my next videos.